Hi everyone, welcome back to Career Prep Specialist 1. I'm Umesh. In today's video, we are going to talk about 5 C's that actually help you ace any interview. So whether you're planning to start your career or you're planning to step up your career or switch your career, these 5 C's would actually help you leave long-lasting impression on the interviewers. Let's check it out. The first C is confidence. This is the most important element of your interview. So from the moment you enter inside the interview room or from the time your interview starts, your body language says everything. The couple of things that you can keep in mind would be maintain eye contact, smile, give a very firm handshake, but gentle and professional. Then try to gather your thoughts while responding to a particular question. Maintain a steady pace, don't rush for your answers. I would suggest that you list down all the potential questions that you think the interviewer might ask you and then draft the answers. And then practice these answers in front of mirror or in front of your friend. That would actually help you sound very confident when you actually appear for the interview because practice makes a man perfect. Next up is communication. Now, this is very crucial throughout your interview. The success of any interview also depends on how well you express yourself to the interviewer. So some of the things that you can keep in mind would be make your answers very concise, structured, and well packaged to the question that the interviewer is asking. Try to understand what type of question the interviewer is asking and draft your answers accordingly, whether it's a personal question, whether it's cultural fit question or technical skill question, etc. You draft your answer accordingly. I have made a dedicated video on, the top 5 question types that are asked in any interview. If you haven't watched that video, you can go check it out. The other thing that you can keep in mind is be interactive. Okay, in case you're not able to understand a particular question, right, it is absolutely fine to ask the interviewer to clarify, or maybe you can ask a particular question. Sorry, does this mean you're looking for this, right? So things like that. So these are some of the tips that you can keep in mind when it comes to communication. The third C stands for curiosity. Bear in mind, interview is a two-way street. So if your interviewer has shown interest by shortlisting you for the interview, you should also show some interest in the organization. So what are the things you can do? Try to showcase the research that you have done about the organization. Ask insightful questions that actually shows your interest in the organization, the role, its culture, etc. Also, there might be a couple of things that might not be mentioned in the job description. So try and ask those questions that you think are not covered in the job description. One of the other things that I would suggest is make a list of 3 to 5 questions, not more than that, and ask these questions towards the end of the interview that showcases your seriousness and your interest towards the role. The next C is competence. This is another very important element to ace any interview. So some of the tips that I can give you is try to showcase your skills and how these are aligned to the job requirements. Be very specific when talking about your previous experiences, your achievements, your expertise, etc. Use examples to demonstrate your problem solving skills, leadership qualities, team management ability, etc. Also, don't just talk about what you have done. Try to showcase how you have created that impact. So maybe quantify with some numbers, right? So that you can showcase that this is the positive impact you have created in your previous experiences. Now, one more suggestion that I would give is go through the job description thoroughly before your interview. Try to map your skills to the job requirements and then go for the interview. The fifth C stands for culture. So every organization has its own culture, its own values, its own principles. An interviewer would like to assess whether you fit into their culture or not. And this is when your research comes into play. So try to gather what culture, what values and principles the organization has while responding to the interview questions, and try to showcase how you would be able to fit into their culture. Also, showcase your adaptability ability, whether it's a very fast paced culture or it's very slow running culture or it's a very collaborative culture. You should be able to demonstrate that you are adaptable enough and would be able to thrive in any kind of a setup. Well, that's pretty much about it. Confidence, communication, curiosity, competence, and culture. These are the 5 C's that would actually help you ace any interview. So keep in mind that you have been shortlisted in the interview. That means the employer sees some potential in you. So you should also start believing in yourself, also your expertise, your skill sets. Nail these 5 C's and you'll be able to ace any interview. If you found these tips helpful, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who you think might be benefited through this video. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any comments, please drop in the comment section below and I will get back to you. Also, if you want to get in touch with me through LinkedIn, you can search Umesh Kumar Dubey on LinkedIn and you can send me the connection request. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.